So I don't know what happened, but I heard the camera go beep and I went to see and it stopped recording. So what you missed me rolling the glue on this top surface. So I restarted it now, and I guess you're gonna get it from, you're gonna see the sides. So this is what I'm doing. I'm working the glue into the canvas. And you will see where you have enough glue and where you don't have enough glue, because the canvas will tell you where it soaks up more and less. So maybe I should get the camera and bring it up here so you guys can see. I'll do it on the other side. Alright, so now it's done. Gotta do this side. Alright, so let's go. Let's see, we're gonna take this with us. So alright, so we finished putting the canvas. I don't know where you guys left off the last time, but it's pretty nice. I fixed the back, which you couldn't see. So you see, I'm starting to get better. I'm starting to like this, the way I'm doing it. You see, that one, kind of ugly. First project. Second one, we're getting better. Well, maybe on the other one, we're gonna get even better. But now, we have to find where the holes are. Because in that, we're gonna run our hand over it. And we're gonna feel, where is it? Alright, so where are we? From here to here, about 9 inches. From here to here, about 9 inches. Let's feel and see where this is. Okay, we found it. I found it right here. Where is my marker? Oh, I gotta go get my marker. Alright, so it's up here. Can you see? Yeah, you can see. Alright, so where was it? Right here. Okay, when I'm feeling it, we're gonna mark it. Now, we're gonna go down the line and we're gonna see where the other one is. You know what? I got a better idea. Let's get the original plate. Oh, here we go. Put one plate over, and that will tell us. Gotta be here. There it is, right here. There it is. Mark. Is it right? Yep, it's right. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Where's the next one? We got one more. All right, we got this one right here. Lay it over it. Nice and square. Right there. That one is right here. Okay, we got our holes marked. Because remember, this right now, it's pliable. You could push in and find it and mark. Once it gets hard, you're not gonna push in the canvas to find this where the hole is. Right now, you could do it. All right, so we got the holes, got that. We're gonna give it a few more minutes to tack up, and we're gonna roll glue over this. And after we roll glue over this, we're gonna let them dry, but the sun kind of disappeared. Remember when we did the sides? Look, they're starting to, it's not tacky anymore, it's starting to dry up. That's good. That's what 75 degrees without humidity does to glue. It helps you work it. All right, that's good. That looks good. That looks good over there. Don't worry about this drippage right here, because that could get sand off. That's no biggie. Main idea is use enough glue, because after the canvas sucks in the glue, you don't want the canvas to suck in all the glue and have nothing between the canvas and the board. So use enough glue to, I guess, make sure you have enough. Like I said, this is, I'm on my second gallon, and you could see we are right here, and we started off over here, so maybe another one up to here, maybe, feeling lucky. Put over the top of this canvas, and we're done. We're done with the glue, we're done with gluing canvas, we're done with all of that. Next is to lightly sand it and put the epoxy paint. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna paint them a few coats of epoxy paint. So I got a gallon of epoxy paint. Remember it? Remember this? Concrete and garage floor, 1 part epoxy coating. I don't know how this 1 part works. I guess we're gonna flip it over and read the instructions. We're gonna read the instructions, see how this 1 part epoxy works, and we're gonna take it from there. And don't forget, we still have our test piece here that's holding up my contraption, my tripod. Don't laugh at me. Maybe one of these days I'm gonna buy a real tripod. We still have this test piece right here that we tried, the expandable crack foam thing, that I still can't take this apart. And this, it's hard. This is 4 days work. This is hard. I'm going to paint this with a few coats of epoxy and see where we are with it. So let me get set up. Let's roll some glue on top of that and see where we get. More glue. Lots of glue. We love glue. At least for this project. Lots of glue here. Remember, you gotta clean this really good. After you put this cap on, well, guess what? This is glue, and that's gonna glue the cap on. And good luck taking it off. All right, we're rolling. Roll glue on canvas. Uh-oh. You see the So let me show you now how I know where there's not enough glue in canvas. You see that? You could see glue around there, but then you could see canvas. And that's not good. Make sure you use lots of glue. Make sure the canvas takes enough glue. After you wicks you don't want the canvas to wick the glue from the board. So give enough glue for the canvas to soak up, and when it hardens up, there's a film of glue that bonds. You see, here's another spot right there. That's why we're working it with the roller. I didn't have much luck with the other system where you get like a squeegee and you go all around and you squeegee the glue around the board. I didn't have much luck with that because he put a lot of wrinkles in the canvas. So I found it to be a lot easier with the roller. So that's why I went with the roller. Whether that's right technique, wrong technique, hey, I don't know. We're trying it out. It's a home project. What do we got? $130 in this project. 2 4x8 2-inch boards, canvas, a couple of gallons of glue, a roller, a tray, tape. We got about $130 worth of material in this project. So hey, we'll give it a try. We'll see what happens. All right, let me finish rolling the sides because I can't do with one hand and a busted finger. So we'll come back to you. But you guys gonna get the idea of what I'm doing here. Pretty soon, hopefully the weather will allow us to tomorrow paint it. And what's today? Wednesday? Hopefully Saturday, Sunday we'll bolt this to the John boat. We throw it in the pool and we'll see how it goes. We'll see you guys later. Alright, so we're back at it. Finally the sun came out and hopefully we could finish painting today. So I don't remember exactly what I left off the last time, but the last time I left off, I remember I put the finish. I wrapped them both up in canvas and glue, and this is tough. So what I found out now, and this is where I am at, I put some silicone on this edge. Why I put some silicone? Because I don't know, when the two materials meet, there's like a tiny little difference in material. It's like an edge, and I'm afraid this edge is gonna come through when I paint with the epoxy. It's gonna come through as a line. So the thinking behind that is that I'm gonna fill it up with silicone, and it's gonna make it like a smooth transition. At least it's not gonna be some just a line where two materials overlapped each other. And I did the same thing in the back. So now I'm waiting for it to dry up. This is pretty fast. It dries up pretty fast. And I'm going to do another one here, but I wanted to try here first to see how it goes. And then I'm going to run a little bit here just to make a smooth transition from this to this without having to run into this issue here. I'm thinking it will look good. So the only way to tell is after I paint it to see how it will come out and if it'll still show or it's gonna be smooth like the top. Alright, so we're gonna try this 1 part epoxy. We've been mixing it really good, and the way I tell if I have it mixed really good, like I take it and I put it around, and if I see that it looks equal, then it's good. If not, it'll be a different color, and you'll tell you need to mix some more. So I read the instructions. It doesn't give me any instructions how to. There's no mixing, no nothing. It's just regular epoxy. It smells, it smells like regular paint. Nothing different, nothing weird. I don't know. We'll see what happens, how it comes out. Ooh, that's gonna look nice. Well, I don't know. We'll see. The true test will be after it dries. So let's put it on. Let's get the roll. Let's see how we roll it. Bench out of here. I'll explain to you what all this means later. But let's get painting first. Let's see what we are here. Smells like PVA paint. Well, I don't know what to tell you. It smells like PVA primer. It's fluid, it's thin, it's like watery. I don't know. Well, I have to. The canvas, it's absorbing a lot of it. I guess we have to wait and see how it dries and see how many coats do we need to put to make some kind of smooth surface, because right now this is pretty thin. It's a very, very thin. Here's the other one. You can see the canvas. Here's the painted one. So it did fills in a little bit. But I wonder how many coats would it take to build up some kind of paint on it, build it up. So I don't know, we'll see. Let me flip it, hang it on this contraption that I made here so I could paint the whole pontoon and hang it in the air and let the wind and the sun dry it out, because I wanna paint all sides and leave them hanging to get dry, so I'll be able to paint all the sides. And we'll see what happens. Before we do the other one, we're gonna use this as a test piece, see what happens. Do we continue going with this or not? At this point, we bought it, we open it, it's ours. Let's see what happens. Worst case scenario, we're just gonna buy the real epoxy paint and paint it. But I don't know, let's see. You know, I'm not giving up on it. We'll see what happens. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, so there it is. It's all painted. I'm liking it, but I've already could tell you this is gonna be like 3-4 coats, maybe more project, because you see how the difference from here to here to here? The canvas, whatever the glue didn't fill in the canvas sucked in the epoxy. So the back came out looking nice, remember? So I'm liking it. But you see, there's still, I could still see canvas, but it's filling it up just fine, just perfect. So we're gonna let it dry. Like you see over here, the canvas sucked in a little more paint, and like no paint there. Now here's the contraption. I made this tripod in like 2 seconds. Why? So I could hang and paint this on all sides and let it hang while it's drying. And I don't know if the camera could tell, but already some of it over there in the middle towards the back. Let's see if I could get an angle where you could see that the paint, some of the paint's already drying and some of it is still wet. But it's windy, no humidity, 75 degrees. So look, I could touch, look, he's already tacked up. Man, this is hard. This is stacking up good. You see, look, got no paint on my finger. I'm touching this. No paint, very little. So what did it took? It took like 10 minutes to paint this. And that it's because I've, you know, had to get set up. So let's see with this tripod, how long it takes for this paint to dry out. But I already see it's drying up. I mean, I see shades and shades of dry, shades of wet. And I don't know if that's because the canvas is sucking in the paint or that's the way the paint dries up that fast. If it dries up that fast, that's good. Because let's think, you know, we do 10 minutes, we let 30 minutes dry out, we put another coat. You know, so we could put like 4 coats an hour and that will fill it up. You know, I'll be happy when all of this it's filled up with paint. So let's see what happens. I'll come back to you guys. We'll see you later.